Okay. Back at it again. Another year. First question. What is your favorite use for Sinclair oil? All right, I'm going to just go out and say to begin this that I'm not really going to field questions. I'm on strike against our sponsor. I'm never going to forgive them for what they did in 1921 and 1922. They leased oil production rights to Teapot Dome in Wyoming without any competitive bidding, and this led to the Teapot Dome scandal. So I was never on board with bringing them on as a sponsor. I preferred Dino Buddies, and therefore I will not be telling you what my preferred use of Sinclair oil is. So, Mr. Poopy Butthole, how do you find so much success while also having a poopy butthole? Well, let me show you how. The separation is in the preparation. And I always keep with me my handy dandy shark kit. Inside, you'll find the original shark kit socks in case they're needed to wipe anything up. A handy dandy pair of tidy whities. Some flushable wipes. And just some more wipes, and then some Pepto-Bismol. So that's really my secret to success with having a poopy butthole. I live my life like this, and you always have to be prepared. And question number 3. What is your secret to success this season? Well, other than my shark kit, my secret to success this season is probably just relying on my big running backs, Christian McCaffrey, Derrick Henry, and Saquon Barkley. It helped tremendously that Saquon Barkley decided to have a great year this year. Also, there was a point in time during the end of the season when I had pretty much counted myself down and out from the playoffs, and I was very close to trading away at least one, if not two, of those people just to like prep myself for the future rather than betting on myself to win 4 games in a row. I'm glad I didn't take that bet, so I think that I don't know if it's so much of a secret, but that's definitely a big factor in my success. What beverage will I be enjoying during this week's finale? Mimosas. It's a football season, mimosas. I mean, I should probably even have one poured right now, but it's my drink of choice on Sundays. I might mix in a Bloody Mary. It will be the day after New Year's, so I mean, potentially I will have a Bloody Mary. Mimosas might be a little tough after a night of drinking champagne, but we'll see. I do love mimosa. What is your favorite oil company whose logo is a dinosaur? Again, not okay with the Sinclair. So my favorite oil company with a dinosaur is going to be Dynaco, which is the official sponsor of Cars, as well as the oil company in Toy Story. They also have a dinosaur for a logo, so I'm going with them. Ben's questions. Who do you fear most on your opponent's roster? Austin Eckler, probably. Or Josh Allen. But probably Austin Eckler. I think that guy puts up like 20 points just like automatically every single week. And Josh Allen is also pretty guaranteed to have a good game. He does get to go against my boy Joe Burrow, and so that should be a pretty fun matchup to watch on Monday Night Football. Which player should your opponent fear most on your roster? I hope, Christian McCaffrey? I hope. I don't know. That's tough. Joe Burrow? No. A.J. Brown. I mean, A.J. Brown could go off this week. He is questionable with a hip injury, and Gardner Minshew's playing, and it seemed like Gardner Minshew liked Devontae Smith more. Actually, Devontae Smith almost ruined me my game. I don't know. I'm going to hope Christian McCaffrey and say Christian McCaffrey for this. Where am I at? Which players on your current roster are fat that will be trimmed by draft day 2023? None of them. No. Tom Brady's probably gone. It's sad to say. I think I've had him every year in this league. And I'm going to be very sad to see him go. But I just can't keep relying on this guy. And he'll probably go to the 49ers or something and just ball out next year. But I have too many younger people on the team, and that is my fat that I've got to trim. So I'm looking at my team right now. Yeah. I'm keeping everybody else. We can keep more than 8 people, right? If you have a really good squad, you can keep more. I'm gonna put that. I'm gonna propose it. What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on assets such as Jordan Love, Trey Lance, Justin Herbert, Daniel Jones, T.J. Hawkinson, Isaiah Pacheco? I really think that you're just trying to figure out what you want to do with your team next year. Who's asking these questions? Well, whoever it is really just trying to figure out who I'm getting rid of and if I'll trade them or if any of us will trade them for their players. I do love Gabe Davis, though. And Breece Hall. Why are you getting rid of Breece Hall? Whatever. All right. What is one improvement you think the commissioner's office could implement into Dino DNA? First would be not choosing sponsors that have a history of being terrible companies. That'd be the first thing that I would implement. I want to keep more than my 8 players. Only because they're good, though. 8 players is probably pretty fair. I actually don't really have much that I think that could be improved. I don't really think about it that often. How does it feel when you fill up your tank with Sinclair gasoline? I don't. I told you, I'm not fueling these questions. Why do they keep getting asked? I think that's the end of the questions. I do want to comment on one of the questions that was asked to Dr. Zayas, and it asked him how he felt about his team being projected to lose. It's not. Derrick Henry didn't play last night, and now I have to put in, I don't know, like Zach Moss or something. So I think he's in a fine position. I think this is going to be a very good matchup and a very hard matchup for me to win. He made some very strong moves at the end of the season there, like the trade deadline. His team is pretty damn scary. I don't know. I beat him. I was the only one that beat him, but I don't think that I beat him when he was fully bolstered the way that he is right now. And without King Henry playing last night, I fear for my chances. But I think luck's on my side. I think I'm going to start 2023 with a New Year's win, go into the new year a champion, and then end the next year as a champion again. See you guys all later. Thanks for the time. And I'm going to win this thing. Even though none of you guys want me to for some reason. Everybody always has DG's back. But I'm winning. Goodbye.